Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chanel and I make Roblox content. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a GFX, which I'm really excited to show you guys how I make my GFXs. This is going to be very simple, nothing complex at all. So I'm really excited. So the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you are on a laptop or just like any device. This is not mobile, by the way. This is computers only. Anyways, so if you have the Roblox app already installed, then you're gonna have Roblox Studio. So you want to head into Roblox Studio, which will look like this. It is blue. And once you are in, you're going to see a lot of different things like plus new, my games, recent, archive. So you just want to click on classic base plate. Okay, so now we're just waiting for it to load. So this is what it's going to look like. You'll usually have like this open, but if it's not, then just click home. Anyways, so you want to have a plugin. So what you're going to do is where it says models, you're going to go all the way down to plugins, and then you're going to put in load character. Oh, okay, so it's already here, but load character, which will be down in the description box down below for you guys to download. So once you have that, go into plugins and click on load character. So once you do have this, type in your username. So mine is obviously gaming with Chanel, and make sure you have spawn at origin. Make sure it has an X, and there's spawn R6, which I personally like using. So I'm going to show you guys the difference. Alright, so now let me just show you guys. So the way you guys could move is by WAD. And how you turn, well, what I do is I use my mouse pad. Or, yeah, I think that's what it's called. But this is the difference. So this is R16 and this is R6. This one is just easier to like move the body parts. This one has like a lot more to it, like wrist, all of that. Like you don't really need that. So I don't recommend using that. So yours might not have these green dots. I don't know why mine has these, but if yours does have this, you want to click on this little arrow right here where it says your username, and you want to click it. So it's gonna show you like everything that's on your character. So first we're gonna go into black, and there's gonna be a handle. You obviously want to click the arrow, and you want to take off face front attachment. So you just click on it and then you press delete. So you do that for almost every handle that there is. So like for the hair, I have to do it. Obviously, this might not be for you, but I don't know why mine does this. But I don't really know at this point. But so I'm just gonna get rid of all the the attachments. Yet again, this might not be for you. So yeah, if you don't have green dots, then you don't need to do this. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this and come back once that is all done. Alrighty, so now I'm all done. So this is what it should look like. So now I'm gonna show you guys how you could change her face, your character's face or whatever. So you want to go to head, press the arrow so it's down, and click on face. So once you click on face, there's going to be like property decal face in parentheses face. So you want to go down to texture, which is under appearance, and you're gonna see that there's like a whole ID number. So what you want to do is you want to go into Roblox and say I would like to use I'm trying to think of a face. Let's say I think it's like super happy face. I don't remember. So I'm gonna type that in and go to avatar shop. Okay, so now we're in the catalog. Alright. So it takes a minute to load. Alright, so right here. Oh, it's super happy. That is so embarrassing. I put super happy face. Oopsies. So you want to copy the URL. Once you do have that copy, obviously you just click Command C. For Mac, I'm not sure for PC or any of that, so sorry. Anyways, so once you have the ID, you want to like highlight the URL that's already there and just press delete, and then press Command V so that the URL that you just copied is on there now. And then if you press texture, the face should change. So obviously you could add models. So the way you get to models is by clicking yet again over here, and you have like a bunch of different models. Like if I type in let's say like ice cream, there's like so many different things. So let me just actually get an ice cream. So you could just drag it. Actually, you know what? I don't want that one. And the way you delete is you just press delete. I think I want a strawberry ice cream. That looks so good. Alright, so now the way you want to save this is make sure that where it says your username and the arrow is down, make sure that that's up. And then what you want to do is press on your model and drag it right to your username. So it should, like, once you click on your username again, it should have the ice cream in the box or your model that you're using. So now we're gonna export this selection. So the way you do this is you just click I believe it's, well, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I think it's left click, or okay, you have to like click it with two fingers. So I'm so bad at explaining. Alright, so once you click with two fingers, you're gonna want to go all the way down to export selection. So now this is gonna pop up. So I'm gonna put GFX tutorial, and I'm going to save this to my downloads. Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna save it. So now once that is all done, you could exit out, and now it's time to make Alrighty, so now that you have that, we're going to talk about Blender. So if you do not have Blender downloaded, you want to download that because that is very important. So I used Blender 2.79, which I think is the perfect one. So if you just type in Blender 2.79 download, you want to go to the first one, and then what you want to do is it's going to say download latest Blender or download Blender 2.79 9be old. You want to press that. And then it's going to bring you to this log. So what you want to focus on is, okay, if you're Mac, you want to use Mac OS 10.6 DMG right here. So I'm going to highlight that for you guys. Okay, and then if you're on Windows, it depends. So if you're on Windows, you're either like 32 or 64, I believe. I'm not really sure exactly, but you want to use one of these, the MSI ones. If I am wrong, I will definitely say it somewhere on the screen. I'm very sorry. It's just because I don't use PC, so I don't know. But for Mac, this one is the one you use, the DMG one. But don't worry, I'm going to definitely put on the screen which ones they are, just in case you guys forget. Anyways, so once you have that downloaded, you obviously just click it and then it'll download. So now we're going to get a woman's rig, which will be down in the description box down below. Okay, so now once you are on the URL for the woman rig, you want to press download, and once that's downloaded, it should show up right here, and I just click on it and it just opens Blender right away. So now we're in Blender and this is the woman rig. So if you're using like a different woman's rig, there's going to be a box. But the rig that I'm giving you guys, how do I explain this? As soon as you open it, it just takes you right to Blender and shows you the rig right here. I know like a lot of other YouTubers, they'll like link a woman's rig, and like if you click on it, it won't take you to Blender. I'm not sure, but I don't think everyone, but I know that's how it used to be. But anyways, how you move is you use Shift and F, and then you just like could do this on the mouse pad, and the way you move is W, A, D, and then to go to go down is to go down is Q, and to go up is E. So I'm gonna position myself. I only use like W, and I just like go like this with my mouse. I don't know why, but I just find that easier for me. But anyways, so when you are moving, if you just like click on it, it's just gonna leave you wherever you like pointed your direction. That made no sense, but I hope you guys understand because I'm so bad at explaining things. Alright, so how you want to delete the head is by using Shift, and the way you want to delete the head is by clicking, and then to select like various things, you want to press Shift, and then the way you delete is by X, and then you're gonna click on it, and then yeah. So then you want to also delete like the teeth, not that. No. No. Alright, that was a lot. Okay, so then obviously I'm gonna delete the teeth and the tongue. So now what you want to do is I'm positioning myself so you guys could like see better on what I'm trying to do. So you want to click on the body, which is this, and also I'm gonna make this material, and the way you do that is by going down here, right here, and clicking on material. So then you're gonna go to right here where there's a clock. You're gonna press on it and you're gonna go to node editor. Once you have that, you're gonna drag this bar up, and you have to like scroll outward on your mouse pad, and you want to press on image texture. There's gonna be one right here, but you want to focus on this one, and then you're gonna press you want to press the little file, and wherever you saved your your character, you want to go to it. So obviously I've saved mine in downloads, so you want to go to wherever you saved that, obviously. And for mine, I believe mine is the so mine says my what's it called? I forget what the name is. What is it called? I just had a brain fart. So it says your username and then a number, and then I'll say like text PNG. So I'm gonna click on this one. I believe this is the one for clothing. So okay, so yeah. So usually the bigger KIB will be the clothing, and like the little KIB, so like 32.6 is obviously less than 242 KIB. So for clothing, it's always going to be more. So make sure you click on that, and then you want to click open image. So once you have that, you could bring the bar down, and then I'm going to position myself a little bit back, and then you want to go to file, and you want to click import, and then you want to go down to wavefront.obj. So now you want to go yet again to where you saved your character, your Roblox character. So obviously mine is in downloads. So now whatever you named it, that's what it's going to show up. So obviously I saved mine as gfx tutorial.obj. And make sure you're pressing on obj, not mtl. So once you have that selected, you want to press import obj. So it's going to take a second. Alright, so now that we have that, I'm just going to move my other character. So now I obviously have a lot of accessories. So the things that you're going to be deleting, hold on, let me just click on something random. Alright, so the things that you're going to be deleting are the legs, the body, the arm, and the arms, not the face or any accessories, unless you don't want like a certain accessory, like you don't want a certain accessory being used in your GFX, then obviously you could delete it. But what I'm going to be deleting is the arms, this part, and the legs, and then I'm pressing X and I'm deleting it. So now I'm going to be selecting the face. Obviously I have sunglasses, the hair, her tiara, her necklace, and her purse. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move it using the arrows. So to move it this way, you use red. So to move it to your left, you use red, and to move it to your right, you also use red. So if that makes any sense. So the way you want to move the head, and to move it forward and backward, you use green, and to move it up and down, you use blue. Okay, so then at the bottom, you're going to see a bunch of stuff. It's like an arrow, a bendy thing. So you want to press on the bendy thing, and you want to turn the head around using the blue. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the other side. It's definitely like very complicated at first, but I swear like after a few times of trying, you'll definitely get it. So now I'm going to go back to the arrow. So I switched back to the arrow and I'm moving it like back, and then I'm gonna move it down. And it's good that I have a purse because it kind of like directs me as to where like my head needs to go and like how far down and stuff like that. Like it's like hard to explain. But I think you guys get it. So now that we have that, oh, I forgot about the ice cream cone. Oopsies. Okay. I think, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna move. Wait. Oops. Alright, so I'm now moving the ice cream cone. Oh. Uh-oh. See, this is why I don't use any props, because it's just honestly so hard having to move it because there's so much. So the way you want to, if you want to undo something, you go to tools and then press the arrow down for history, and then you just press undo. So okay. So now I'm gonna get closer so that I could select everything, since this ice cream wants to be like so detailed. Wait, why is that selected? Oh my gosh. I swear, every time I make a video, something just has to go wrong. Why? So we're just gonna redo that, even though I really don't want to. Alright, we're just gonna move the sprinkles in a second. So now I'm moving the ice cream cone up and like right here. And let me just, oh my goodness. Don't tell me there's like a whole bunch of, I really have to select all of them. So now I'm selecting every single one because this is just extra. I'm only doing this for you guys, okay? Literally only for you guys. Because if it was up to me, and if I wasn't making a video right now, I would not be doing this. I would literally just be like, okay, I don't need the ice cream. Because it's just like so much. Like the amount of like it's just so I don't even know how to explain it. It's just too much, okay? It's just too much. That looks, let's see, up close. Yeah, that looks fine, that looks fine. So now, the way how you could move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change back to rotation, and I'm going to go, oh, I have to press on these little things. So these little lines moves your arm. So I'm actually, no, I don't want to move that arm. I want to move this arm. So I'm going to like position myself over here. So how I'm going to move my arm up. Oh, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. How I'm going is by red. So I'm going to move it up like this. And then I'm going to position myself like this. And I'm going to use blue to like move my arm so it looks more realistic. Then I'm going to move this. You kind of honestly have to like play around. So now I'm bending my arm like this, and then I'm going to go back and rotate it down. It's like really hard to explain. It's like you kind of honestly have to like play around with it. Sometimes I forget, so don't worry, you guys are not the only ones. So now I'm going to oh no, I'm just gonna select all the ice cream cone things again. Oh no, wait, why did it do that? Alright, so we have to now undo this. I swear, when I just want to make a nice video for you guys, it just goes so downhill. So downhill. For what? Alright, so let me just select this and I'll get back to you guys. Because this is so hard. Alrighty guys, so now I'm back. The cherries just did not work out. So we're just gonna forget about that. And so the way you could change from object mode to pose mode is right here. So you want to click on it and you want to press pose mode. Sometimes it will not be there, so do not worry, just press on a body part. And now I'm like rotating it so it's up. I'm trying to think at how I want this. It's like really hard. Like, it's something that you have to really play around with. Or you just like honestly have to follow. Like, there's like no other way. Like, unless someone's like really good at teaching people, then you just like honestly have to like kind of watch at what the person is doing. Wait, why is it? Okay, see, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's honestly tough. I'm not gonna lie, I cried because of how hard, especially when you have Mac. It's not that easy because it's just you have to take like a lot of steps and it's just not ideal. That's why I definitely recommend PC to anybody that is a gamer. And if you use Mac, then I literally give you so much credit, because I know that using Mac is pretty hard, especially like laptop wise. I know like the desktop ones are not as hard from what I've heard, but it's honestly like a lot more complex than it really needs to be. These things are just getting on me. Alright, so I'm going to delete these red things, sprinkles, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so now I'm just positioning myself so you guys could see. So I never really do models or anything. So yeah, alright, so now you guys want to make sure you guys are in object mode. And go over to your right and go to the the camera, sorry. And where it says resolution, I always make mine 2000 for both. So once you have that, you want to scroll down to film, and it might be like this. So you just want to obviously click on the arrow, and then it's going to show you all these things. Click transparent. Oh, I clicked on it twice. Alright, so now once you have that, you want to go to the world right here, and you want to put ambient occlusive on. So once you have that, now we are going to take a picture. So what you want to do is you want to do Shift A and click on camera. So you're gonna have this, and then you're gonna click on select, which is at the bottom right here. Not select, view, sorry. You want to click on view, and you want to click on cameras and click set active object as camera. So it's gonna bring you in. Obviously you want to click Shift F, and I'm going to go up, which is E, and over. So now you want to position the camera like where you would like it to be. So I'm going to position it like this. Obviously, the lines are not going to be shown. I could even show you guys what it'll look like. So the way you could check if you like something is go to the little circle down here, and obviously it's going to show like bounding box, wireframe, solid, texture, material, and rendered. Press rendered, and this is what it's going to look like once it's done rendering. So then I'm just going to go back to material. So now that we have that, I'm going to press on render image. Well, first you want to go to render at the top next to file. Click on render, and then you want to render the image, and then it's going to start working on it. So I'm going to get back to you guys once it is completely finished. Alrighty guys, so my GFX is finally done. So this is what it looks like. It is super cute. So cute. I'm literally obsessed with it. And the way you could save it is by clicking on image and save as save as image, and then you could save it to your desktop or your download, and then you just click save as image. And it's going to take a minute, and then it should be wherever your downloads go, or your PNGs, whatever you would like to call it, go to. And you could even check. So for me, if you go to Finder and you go to download, and if you go to untitled PNG, it will be right here. And I could even open the image for you guys. And this is what it looks like. It looks so cute. Oh, I'm literally obsessed, and I've never really used any models. This was honestly the first time. So I'm really happy about that. But that's all I have for you guys today. So if you have any questions, comment them down below, and feel free to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Once you are subscribed, click that bell button so you get notified whenever I post a video. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye guys!